Smart Textiles, Smarter World. Spark innovation with the SmartX community.
So when we are at the middle of the conference, yesterday it was really interesting panels, especially on well-being and some research towards well-being applications and medical applications. Today it was more into manufacturing and some innovations towards that area. As well, at the end of the morning, we had some sessions really related into industry, and these companies are actually outside on another room presenting their developments. So come and join me.
So Sigrid, nice to be here in Berlin with you, and thank you for organizing the E-Textile Conference, and you are the host students. So what do you expect this year from the conference? Because last year it was really, really good.
Yeah, so I think this year we have a lot of more people. So I'm really excited about meeting everyone. And we also have people from quite different places. We have people from Japan, from the US, from Canada, from Europe. So I'm really expecting a nice networking event where you exchange ideas and get to know a lot of people and learn about their developments and their research.
I think it's interesting as well to mention that we have a really exhibition area right outside with lots of prototypes, and as well a poster exhibition for certain projects.
Yeah, we're really happy that we managed to get so many industry partners on board to exhibit their products, because it feels like with E-Textiles, you cannot take research away from industry, and we need to work together to make E-Textiles feasible technology that is also going to the market. So I'm really happy that we have the industry exhibitors.
No, I think it's a really nice event. So looking forward for tomorrow. First day it's gone. So
yes,
let's see what happens tomorrow. Really interesting panels on how to mix design and well-being. And as well, really interesting research, especially on how to measure diabetes and blood.
So and I think also tomorrow is going to be two very interesting session topics: is manufacturing, which is very important, and also sustainability and circularity, which is getting more and more traction and is very important for all of us. And so I'm really looking forward tomorrow. And there will also be the industry pitch where they can tell a little bit about themselves.
Hello, my name is Franziska Gut and I'm from the business development of Kamaya. We are a textile machine manufacturer. I'm very happy that I decided to visit the E-Textile Conference this week, because I think it's one of the most relevant events this year. On the one hand, because it really focuses on smart textile, and on the other hand, because we really have an international audience here. I had the chance to talk to people from all over Europe, from the United States, and also from Asia. For me, it was very insightful to hear about trends in application of smart textiles, and also what are the challenges for manufacturing mass-produced smart textiles and also scaling up the production. Because for us as a machine manufacturer, it's very important to understand what are the requirements and what do our machines need to fulfill in the future in order to be enabled to produce these textiles. In my opinion, the web knitting technology can be the solution of providing mass-produced smart textiles.
Hello, my name is Isabel Mora from CITEV. CITEV is a technological center for textiles and clothing in Portugal, located at the north of Portugal, near Porto. So we are here in E-Textiles for the first time. And our expectations is to share knowledge in several areas, but namely in our field is automotive and transportation. We bring two different works in this field, and we want to share with our colleagues in order to learn much, but also to share what we do within our facilities, including technologies, processes, and every knowledge that we have been accomplished during research and development projects.
Yeah. And how did you find the first day of the textile conference?
The first day was very grateful, namely in the health area. It's not our actuation field directly, but we can bring this knowledge to our colleagues, because we also have this area in CITEV. So it's an important key for the future and for the developments.
My name is Miguel Rocha. I work at Santi. I'm in the Smart Materials department. I work a lot with technical textiles, with Smart Textiles. This is my field. Um, about this conference itself, I'm enjoying a lot. There have been some very technical and detailed presentations, which is my goal on seeing these presentations. And I'm very happy to be here to know more about Smart Textiles. We need to learn. We need to learn more and have more information to improve it, to improve ourselves on this market, and Senti must follow this part. In this conference, there are very different companies that are selling or talking about their products that are already placed in the market. In Senti, we need to and we want to reach this part because we do a lot of developments, but put on the market it's a gray field for us. So this conference it is very interesting because we can interact a lot with these products that are already on the market and keeps us on the top of the technology that it is actually on the market.
Hello, my name is Annie Wang, and I run the company in Berlin. And my main work is to communicate between the manufacturing sections from Taiwan and with the EU. And for this E-Textile Conference, what I appreciate the most is I could see from different perspectives, not only from the industrial perspective, but also academic research. And what I appreciate the most is I could see from a bigger scope. It's not just from within the laboratory, but also something outside of the laboratory and also from the manufacturers. Like what's the solutions we might need for the future. Although I think it's always in the ongoing process, but it's also something relates to, so before we find the answers, we need to ask the right questions. And I think the E-Textile Conference is the way to help us to really figure out which directions that we need to work together, not only from EU, but also from the global textile scale.
My name is Malud Halagastan. I'm from Nottingham Trent University Advanced Textile Research Group. So I'm in my final year of the PhD. I'm researching about how we can integrate haptic feedback into the textiles. So currently I have done the fundamental of how we can integrate within the textile using the traditional and conventional textile manufacturing methods. And as an application, I have proposed how we can design and develop an assistive device for those who have vision and hearing impairments. So we can use haptic related language in order to communicate the surrounding information using the haptic sensing. This might be useful for them to improve their daily interaction and as well as to improve their quality of life.
What do you expect from E-Textile Conference?
I would like to always meet and get the community feedback because I'm still in the kind of early stage researcher. So I would always like to get the feedback to improve myself and as well as to get more knowledge about this area to go for better option for the future as a researcher.
What do you think about the E-Textile Conference?
All right. Coming from the industry and in particular from a startup in the medical field, I enjoyed the conference very much. I think it's very well, if not excellent, organized. It combines both research and industry insights. I think it's a vibrant community, and it's certainly worth looking into it more. I'm not from this field, by the way. I am from sensors, from engineering, but it's a very interesting realm to be at.
What do you think about the E-Textile Conference?
I think this conference is a good way to meet other people working in Europe on e-textiles. I think it's quite difficult to find a conference where people are coming from the whole Europe, and this is a way for me to meet them. This year it happens it occurs in Germany. That's why it was also easier for us to come here. But I think it's a very, very good occasion to meet with people. It's for me a way to grow our network and to meet new people working on this field.
The E-Textile Conference, really nice program, really interesting 3 days, really new innovative things like the yarn that lights up when just touching it without any extra additional sources. I think a good progress on reliability, good discussions on standardization, but also, and this was compared to other e-textile conferences, a whole panel on sustainability, several steps towards this. Of course, it's still a question of getting the functionality for good purpose, bringing sustainability into play. I think we've still a long way to go, even for traditional textiles. But I really, think it's a good sign that we are starting to have also sustainability discussions on E-Textile Conference.
So what do you really like to see next year?
I think next year, and also what's being part of the program this year, but I hope to see new great products entering the market. I think we need good research, and that you have good institutes participating, but of course to give fulfillment to what we do and the purpose. It's also good that you see slowly this innovation being picked up by the market. So I would like to see even more companies presenting their products.
E-Textiles 2024 was amazing, as always. I would say the main takeaways were, of course, sustainability, as always. It was a great panel for sustainability topics. Reliability was throughout, but manufacturing and industry was really coming out this time. And I really hope to see that even more next time. So I'm really excited to see at the next conference in Lille.
The E-Textile conference was very interesting for me. Amazing to see all the different research and results also. The tests and the sustainability that are introduced in the e-textile. For manufacturer as me, it's very interesting to see that company today are really put on the market e-textile fabrication and product. So it's very important to solve that, and I'm very happy for this.
What do you expect to learn from the E-Textile Conference?
For us as an e-textile manufacturer, it's very important to attend the fair. First of all, you can hear about a lot of new technologies, new fields of application, as well as networking to make connections to brands, academia, and people that are involved in the business. Also, we are exhibitors here, so we have a booth outside, so you're welcome to visit us and check out our technology.
So looking forward to 2025 and the next conference in this series. Lot of things that you could look forward to. Maybe one thing that would be interesting is to see if there are more European manufacturers of smart and e-textiles.
So we are arriving at the end of the 6-year E-Textile Conference, and I think it was really interesting. It was really focused on manufacturing, and it was interesting to see how end users and companies are starting to be more interested in bringing e-textiles into the market. As well, there has been a lot of research that is close to scale up. And we hope for the next year conference to see more of AI integration into e-textiles. I think it can be really relevant for the future. So overall, I hope you liked that video, and I hope you find interesting the small interviews to the exhibitors. So thank you, and hope to see you next year.